And if Stacy would now join us.
Thank you, and congratulations to all the inductees. This is the 10th anniversary of the International Women's Boxing Hall of Fame and the 25th anniversary of the WBAN website. It is also the 30th anniversary of the Women's International Boxing Federation, the WIBF, sanctioning world title fights in women's boxing. This began in 1993 with Stacy Prestage winning the vacant WIBF lightweight title. The WIBF was founded by Barbara Buttrick and Jimmy Finn. The WIBF sanctioned women's boxing world title fights before any sanctioning body that exists today, and the WIBF itself still exists today. The WIBF created rules and regulations for women's world championships, which were emulated by other sanctioning bodies. Barbara Buttrick is now retired and returned to live in England, where she was originally from to be close to her daughter, but she lived in Miami Beach for decades. One WIBF belt was made by the belt manufacturer in case there was a title fight that Barbara would supervise before she retired. But this did not happen. Of course, Stacy Prestage received the first WIBF belt when Barbara was WIBF president. Unfortunately, that first WIBF belt was stolen from Stacy. So on behalf of Barbara Buttrick and Jimmy Finn, who could not be here tonight, I am giving the last WIBF belt made for Barbara Buttrick when she was WIBF president to Stacy Prestage.
Silly things like that. I'm so emotional because it's my loss that I didn't get to, you look familiar. It's awesome. We were in our 20s, and now we're like in our prime. I'm going to be 55, and then this is just the most beautiful thing, you guys, and it's my loss I didn't get to spend time with you anymore. But I will reach out. I do reach out, and I always reach out, and I will just say, a little thing, and just to know that, and please just respond back to Facebook and everything, just to know. I want you to know I'm reading about you. I'm finding out about your all careers and who you fought and everything. Because in 1989, when I started boxing, because I was in the military, and I met 5 generals. I was being promoted. I was excellent rifleman, and this other military guy beat me up 3 times severely to where I almost didn't make it out alive. So I got out of the military, honorable discharge, and I wanted to learn how to protect myself. And then like 2 weeks later, I met a boxing trainer, Joe Kalagas, in Kansas City, Missouri, and we trained in 1989. We trained 6 days a week for 7 years, and there might have been 5 days a week in that 7 years. I mean, and then after we trained, we go around Kansas City, and he told me all the history of Kansas City. And then, I mean, he gave his whole everything to me. But I thank Joe Gladys, my trainer. And where's my first belt? So in and I'm not going to keep going on and on because I can, but I want you guys to know in 1990, Colorado, this is the first belt I ever won. Is mine is buried with Joe next to the house I bought. And this is Lou Burgess that is here today. She fought back in 1989 also. Lou, would you stand up, Burgess, real quick? Just, Lou, she came here and had some of my boys right when we the show. Oregon. Okay. IWBHF Midwest Champion. So, and then I just don't want to miss something very important. I just want to make sure I do this. I want to thank Christy Martin. You were my third fight. Right? Daytona Beach. 8 rounds. You knocked me down in the 4th. You knocked me down in the 4th, and my whole life has been like Rocky, and I come back, I got up, and I felt like I came back like Rocky in 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. It was great. Good to see you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I've never scratched that.